just gonna take that Tibetan thing on. Hi, Becky Stone. Hi, Kirsten. Uncover the news. Yes, beware the Ides of March. Especially after a blood moon and a lunar eclipse. Let's have a look here. Just change this. Didn't send anything to Marianne. But thank you. I think she must have meant somebody else for the cards and the jewelry. No, I haven't sent anything to Marianne. I have had the opportunity to email with her, but not for quite a long time and stuff. So it must be somebody, a different one, Becky. But yeah, it's yeah, I have to watch her video. Every time I watch Marianne, I learn a great deal. I just was watching a little bit of Gerald from Tarot Stash. Hi, Beverly S. I don't know if you've been on before. If you have, welcome back. If you haven't, welcome. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Unless it was from a long time ago. Maybe she did get confused. But yeah. Okay. Oh, hi, Anne. How are you, my darling? For a quick hello. Rocking ahead, Cole, after all the flying around. Yeah, Anne's been over to see her mum and her sister, and you just sit back and relax, my darling. And we will definitely catch up. How about we try to catch up tomorrow sometime? We'll see. Yeah, a few years ago. Well, welcome back, my darling. Welcome back. Yeah, I was doing so much more a couple of years ago with the channel, but recently, last year or so, it's just been pared down to the Saturday morning. I do want to do some more. Yeah. He went full dictator at the DOJ today. What did he do? I'm just going to count up some cards. Legal. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3. 6, 7. Yeah, okay. Who's the new PM, Kirsten? Mike Carney. And is he the same party as Justin Trudeau, or is he left wing, right wing? All the cards there. I really like this deck. Liberal, so yeah. Same as Trudeau. Okay. Well, how about we have a look at Canada's new Prime Minister? We'll do a reading for him first up. Mike Carney. Hey, Shelby Lisa. He really would say, yeah. Why they should be made, because they're telling the truth. Is that why? If they stopped following his line. Okay. Okay. So let's have a look at what the first week in office is for the new Prime Minister in Canada. And let's have a look at that. Here he is. Got hope, but it seems to be this is reversed. So it's got lack of faith, some despair, disconnection. I'm feeling that sort of, and negativity. I feel like impotence. I feel like this is what the US this is what he's dealing with the relationship with the US at the moment. The star reversed. I can fight back, not feeling impotence, but Trump is going to try and make him feel that. And certainly there is a lack of faith in the US and a lot despair over the relationship while Trump is in power, and very negative reaction in Canada to the US at the moment. So what challenges are there? Everybody else is fine. Okay, this is again, it's just been such a disruption what the man over the border has been doing. It's been losing focus. It's the challenge here. Mediocrity, low skills. Again, just dealing with the US. There's not a lack of focus with Trump. He knows what he wants to do. But his quality of leadership, it's my way or the highway, and lost. You've got to be careful in dealing with Trump not to get lost in the fog, not to get too tied up in the details. Three of Pentacles reversed, disharmony. Get ready for more disharmony, misalignment. Get ready for more of that. And it's not within Canada itself. So there might be a little bit of infighting with other parties and things like that. And also the first week after an election, there's new seats, there's realignments of things and stuff like that. So it can take a little bit of while. So there's a lot of disruptive energy in the next week too. So, and that of course is coming through with all three cards in the reverse. And you know, there's definitely upright cards in this. Haven't found any yet, but oh wow. So the sun, temporarily feeling down. I think that's just getting your breath. At the base of this is delayed gratification and not being overly optimistic. Yeah, pessimism, dealing with somebody who's just a child. It's a tough first week for him. Tough first week. There's not there. Honestly, the Magician again. This is the third major arcana. They're all reversed. He's got to deal with people getting in there early to having their little say and trying to manipulate him, and scattered energy. The touch again, disconnectedness. I think he got to concentrate on making sure the Canadian people know that he's not out of touch with what they want and he's not disconnected from them. It's a huge, big mess there, thanks to across the border. French wine or champagne. Yeah, so the first week for Mike Carney is going to be quite disruptive. And I think that quite a bit of that, I think, might be due to the blood moon and the lunar eclipse, because we've got two factors there, but I'm not really, but the energy, two different sort of clashing energies. Oh, sweetie, you've got an owie. Mummy get some cream on it later. Mm-hmm. You going to say hello to everyone and show them your pretty face? Then just going to show them your butt, which you normally do. Pretty face or butt? Butt, okay. Oh, the minute they start complaining, the rich start complaining about that, he'll drop those tariffs. Hi, J Cat Lady. So let's have a look at what the different energies of from last night each are. So first we'll have a look at the energy from the blood moon. What sort of energy can we expect from that? And let's have a look. I think we might do some Normans to explore the energy there. Just give me a minute to find the deck. My desk is such a mess. Hubby is finally conceded that we were looking at painting in here, but it's not going to happen. What we've decided is to wait. We've just got 2 more rooms left to paint, and we're just going to wait till we sell the place eventually and empty it out and get it all painted all through. But, yeah, painting the bedroom as hubby did, which did a fantastic job, but we did, but it was too much. So even just trying to was one of the last things he could do, but doing a little bit of painting, but oh, I cannot find the Norman cards that I want. Let's see. Place in such a mess. Oh. Oh. Is that where they are? No. No. Yes, no. Bluebird. Nope, Bluebird. Here they are. They've got the things on them. Oh. I've got some Witch Wise Oracle cards. There's 20 of them. Really interesting to have a look at. Might have a bit of fun with them later. So anyway, I'll get from the Norman and I'll do 3 cards. Get that little book. It's a little. So we're going to look at the 2 types of energy first. We'll do the blood moon energy first. And okay. The blood moon aspect. Dealing with those 2 things. So the center card, which is the focus. Oh, Scythe. Danger can stalk with the blood moon. But the first thought I got when I saw that was also cutting away negative energy. It's a good time to do that. But danger can stalk. So it can be a bit of a perilous time for some people. Let's have a look at the 2 cards on either side. We'll do the second card first, and that will tell us more about what effect the scythe can have. We've got the tree. So, yeah, this is saying, yeah, it's very, very, the time for clearing. It's very, very close with the tree. So this is not going to be delayed energy. This is going to be like within a week after the blood moon. And then we have the mountain. So this is definitely, it's going to Take for some people, the energy around the blood moon can be slightly dangerous, and it can be, or for other, but then it says clear the obstacle. This clear obstacle is a chance to succeed. And for some people, it's like going to be a block completely with the blood moon. You've got to act quickly in order to avert some of the energy, bad juju that can be that is associated with this blood moon. Well, beware the Ides of March, they say, isn't it? I wouldn't say this sort of energy is associated with every blood moon. We're just looking at this particular one. But yeah, it is. If things are going to happen, they're going to happen very quickly. And you have to strike back quick, otherwise but even striking back quick or coming back quickly from the blow, there's still going to be some obstacles in front of you. It's still going to be the start of a bit of a hard climb to get things back. And for others, it's also a good chance to clear things. But with this mountain in front of you, it's not going to be easy. So, I looked at this tree, and this tree is like sort of perched up on a mountain. And it's like it's part way up the mountain. So it's like for whoever's on this journey, it's like you've come to the easy part of it is done. Now it's going to get a lot harder. Hi, Patricia Franchino. So that is the energy from the blood moon. So come so far, but from now on things, it's like an event. In a grander sense of things, it can be an event, but things are going to sort of like, you're going to be cut down. Hi, Constance Campbell. Haven't seen you for a little bit. Welcome back, my darling. Big storm system. Many others also at risk for West Tennessee. Okay. Universal spirit and God's highest truth and compassion, please send positive energy to those in West Tennessee and ask that they be protected. Okay, so please send good energy to those in West Tennessee, everyone. So the blood moon energy is like a bit of a blow, a bit of a cutting down of things, and the start of a harder journey in going to achievements. It's also, if you're taking a pause, it's a good time to clear some things out that will help with what's ahead. So it's a bit of a, it says if nearby cards hold a favourable view. One does. you're at a good vantage point to do some clearing. And you can also possibly see some dangers ahead, whether they're pitfalls, actual dangers. But the other one on the other side in the future means that the hardest part of the journey is just beginning. So that's the energy from the blood moon. Now we're going to have a look at the separate energy from the lunar eclipse. So we'll put the cards back in. Well, it's no problem at all, Constance. Lots of goodwill was sent to Brisbane and everything, and it is. I do believe that everyone who puts out that positive energy towards another group of people, no matter where they are in the world, it can make a difference. So now let's look at the energy of the soul of the lunar eclipse. Have a look what that energy is bringing to things. Let me know if you need some more light in here, me. Okay. Center here, we have a ship carrying gold sails straight into view, lined in its hold of fortunes for you. If you should travel with a special friend, memories unfurl for years. So this is a time of like the start of a journey. So there's a little bit of intermixing here with the mountains, but it's sort of, I feel like it's a little bit of a counteracting energy to the blood moon, where if you have someone to take the journey with, it's going to be easier. So in the past with the anchor, things have been very steady, but they haven't been really, not in the US. But then this is affecting the energy of the whole world. So it's close. So I think the steadiness here comes from other countries banding together to make things clear to Trump that, and they have been voicing their displeasure. They've been banding together, and I feel like in the past, and by doing so, hopefully bringing some stability to their own people. They've been doing that. So this is countries banding together to fight a common foe, which unfortunately at this stage in history happens to be the current administration. Oh, Sean, thank you so much. That is very appreciated. And hello, welcome back. I haven't seen you in a little while. Thank you. 4 trillion today. Wow. So definitely I'm feeling like traveling with a friend. Now, this has been, the ship, of course, is pointing towards the path, and they've been banding together. And by banding together and talking to each other and possibly making other arrangements for things, different trade deals and all that, keeping things relatively stable. What does the future hold? Lilies. And this is, of course, the energy of the lunar eclipse from last night. Lilies are white, green, leaves surround. The outlook is bright and passion will abound. When this card rests higher, it means good disposition dubious. So this is level with everything else. So that lunar eclipse is sort of counterbalancing or counteracting the negative energy from the blood moon. And it's so things, and I feel like the combination of the two means sticking together will make whatever is coming ahead for US, for the world itself. Yes, it's going to be a bit of a tough journey at times, but it will be a successful journey and things will happen. So the blood moon aspect is, it's going to be, there might be an event that will make things a bit harder because there's that scythe, that sudden cutting. But the lunar eclipse aspect is definitely working together, people coming together and working together will keep stability going and will come through. Might be a bit hard for a while. It might mean people working together for a while, but it is by banding together and coming together against those who do not wish well, we will ultimately succeed. It might be a little bit of tough times ahead, but things will happen. So that's really interesting. Okay. So I thought we'd start off with a little bit of fun before we go back to doing a couple of political readings. And I got this Wise Witch Oracle cards. There's 20 cards here. Okay. And they've got some things on them. So I thought I'd have a bit of fun with you guys. And how about we you guys put your hands up if you'd like a Wise Witch Oracle card. Sean, would you like one? I think we'll start with, so put your hands up if you'd like a Wise Witch Oracle card. We'll do a few and then we'll go back and do some other type of readings, okay? So put your hands up and do a wave. Give you guys a couple of minutes. You're into everything witchy. Show me, Lisa. Yep, okay. Okay, guys and guys. I just lost it a little bit. Okay. Universe and God's heart. Shelby Lisa. Wisdom. Wisdom is your heritage. Seek knowledge and preserve it. So it's not just about general knowledge. I feel like you should be writing something down, and possibly about your family history. I know that your family were undertakers, which is people often underestimate how important those people who do that job is. Oh, okay. Well, South African ambassador is no longer welcome in the US. Is he going to take Musk with him? There's so much. I feel like I'm not telling you to write down things, but you're coming into a time of life where you might have that extra time and maybe consider writing things down. Okay, so there you are, Shelby Lisa. Wisdom is your heritage. Seek knowledge and preserve it. Now, there's only 20 cards here, so don't be surprised if... Hi, Sabrina Fell. If there's a bit of double up on cards, okay? J Cat Lady. How are you, my dear? You have, my darling, you have serenity. Find serenity in nature's embrace. Nature is your sanctuary. Yeah, for some reason, I always picture you as being outside and sort of with an autumnal feel about it. I don't know whether that autumn's your favorite time of year but I always picture you as being outside, J Cat Lady, with autumnal. I don't know whether that is your favorite time of year or yeah, to me it's a very magical time of year. We were in Japan last year during autumn, and it was beautiful. So I think you don't just find serenity in nature, but you find security as well. It's like a warm hug, especially that autumn sun that can out of nowhere feel a little bit extra warm and stuff, and then the cool breeze, it's like Hi, Christine Barone. Okay, Sean, I'm gonna do you a card for you first, and then I'll do Sabrina Fell, and then there's Christine Barone. So Sean Miller, what is your card? Manifest. Mix your intentions with care and craft your desires into reality. You go about things the right way. Take care in your planning, and what you want, what you are hoping to achieve will happen. Basically, that's what this is saying, Sean. So take care with you don't have to plan every little step, but make sure the important ones are there. And what you are hoping to happen will happen. These are not the droids you're looking for. I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. Yeah, so that's for you, Sean. Okay. Sabrina Fell. Before I go on, hello to all my lovely lurkers, and hello to everybody who chooses to watch my videos at a later date. I really do appreciate that you do take time out press on my videos and watch them. I hope you get as much enjoyment out of watching them as I do out of making them. And yeah, and thank you for your support. Sabrina Fell, we've got here clarity. Clarity for you, my darling. Light a candle for clarity, and it will illuminate your path to your desires. You can actually physically light a candle, which is always good, but you can also mentally light a candle. And I really got that mentally light a candle for you that went through my head. And to me, it's like closing your eyes and bringing in, just letting everything shut down to dark. Not a horrible, scary dark, just a dark, just a blackness, but it's a comforting, not scary. It's comforting and it's warm. And it's like the thing that you do when you want to block out all the distractions, so that any distractions that are on the peripheral that you can see, just slowly bring down that veil of darkness that will block them out, like drawing some blinds. And then mentally light a candle and let it glow. And it will highlight what you need from around you that will help you with what you want to move forward with and help you find a way to move forward with what you want to do. So there you are, Sabrina, clarity. Okay, and again it says light a candle for clarity and illuminate the path to your desires. Okay, Christine Verone, you love spring. Okay, J Cat Lady says she loves spring. Newness. Okay, I don't know why I always picture you in autumn, but there are some similarities, I guess. We don't really have too much of an autumn here, at least in the part of Australia I'm in. I grew up in North Queensland mostly. I mean, I'm from New South Wales. I grew up in North Queensland. Oh, sweetheart, I have to get you some ointment on your owie. This one? And so when I go somewhere where the change of seasons is so marked, I really love it. Okay. Christine Verone. Alignment. This is lovely. Look at this. Isn't that lovely? They're really nice cards, aren't they? Align your energy. Crystals can heal and amplify your intentions. So align your energy with to help amplify the goal you want, what your intentions are ahead. Sort of, it's sort of like doing a little bit of a chakra realignment. If you haven't done a chakra realignment, there's some fantastic videos on YouTube to help you. Some of them are like 5 minutes, some are 10. I have a 10-minute one that I've put away somewhere, and I haven't done it in a while with the video, but I do it on my own, and it takes about 2 or 3 minutes, and I always feel really good afterwards. And you can, of course, use the colors, a color guide to help you through that. And yes, got some kids outside on bikes and stuff. So, but yeah, have a think. What do you like? Do you have a particular stone that you like? A particular crystal that you like to help with you to realign your energy? Yeah. And use it to center you, and then think about what direction you want to head in. And yeah, very much, but using it to center you first, then concentrate on what direction or what you want to achieve, and using the stone to center yourself and amplify your intentions. I love it. I love it. I really do like these cards very, very much. Yeah. 8 is a very good manifestation, Sean. Yes. Yes. I actually got them from Temu. I got quite a few from Temu recently. And yeah. So um mm, so they're those cards. So I will do some more later on if you want some more, when some more people have come in, and I'll do another round. And how about we go back to looking at what would you like me to read on, guys? The energy, keeping in mind the combined energies of the blood moon and the lunar eclipse. How about I look at the US? We've got the Hierophant here. It's just flipped out. Well, I'll have a look at the US, but I think like the Hierophant is just flipped out. And I'm going to take it as its literal pictorial meaning of the Pope. Um, spiritual wisdom, religious beliefs, traditions, convention, conformity, education, knowledge, and belief systems. I do feel like possibly this is marking a major thing. Of course, the Pope has not been well. He did take a turn for the better. I got the feeling that that was a temporary thing. So I feel like we will be looking at, within the next few weeks, a new Pope being elected and stuff. Yeah. I think it did pass. I think it did, but I'm not quite sure. I was reading on my phone that some of the young Democrats are pretty peed off at Schumer. I also, when I saw he was 74, I thought the word go through my head. They're gonna say 70, you have to retire. You cannot be in public office after the age of 70. because these people that they just get there and they won't, and for life, and they'll keep going till they die. And yes, they do some wonderful things when you're in there and all that, but that energy is no longer any good. Can you just hang on for a minute? We've got the water meter guy here, and I do want to ask him a question. Okay, just hang on for a minute. I'm going to mute it. Thanks very much for that, guys. Just last time we got the meter read that indicated that there could be a possible leak, but the guy just read it. He said, no, there's no indication. Didn't come up with anything. But last time they left a card, and with some instructions, and I just asked him, and we, being us, lost it. But he said, no, there's no indication of a leak this time. So, yeah. Cat blessings out the world. Yes, she. Hi, the psychic dummy. How are you? Yes, she does. Yes, she does send cat blessings out to the world. She's my baby girl. Of course, she takes after her mum. Now, so the Hierophant card, just thought I'd look at it. So, oh, another card flew out. This Page of Pentacles, manifestation, grounded, ambitious, offering a gift, goal-orientated, financial opportunity, planner, consistent. I feel like this is for me. This card flew out, and I feel like this is for me. I've been thinking about undertaking a PhD, and I feel like this is saying, yeah, continue to look into it. This is a good time for you to look at it. So we'll see how we go. Okay, let's have a look at and did anyone else come in? Just I was out. You're heading to bed. Okay, good night, Uncover the News, and thank you as always. Yeah. Oh, yeah. A shutdown of government. I think Schumer is looking at no. Psychic dummy, thank you so much. Thank you, Alex. Cameo, Cameo, the cat psychic. Oh my god. Oh my goodness me. Oh, maybe I should give her a little channel, or maybe put up a couple of little videos. I'll see. I mean, it's just been difficult for me to do some things lately, just energy wise. I have to start taking iron tablets again. Got to do that, and stuff. But who would like to see the odd video of Cameo the cat psychic? Oh my goodness, that is so funny. Oh, who would like it? Who would like a little odd video now and then from Cameo the cat psychic? Cameo the psychic cat. No, do not invest in Rick. Oh, you and Cameo could do a collab. My darling, please send me an email. My email address is up there. Please send me an email. I do try and check it a couple of times a week, and I'll see what I can work out with the grand dame myself. She does tend to take over sometimes, doesn't she? Okay, let's have okay, let's have just a general look at. I'm sorry, I'm losing it. Let's have I go for 1 minute to talk to the water meter guy, and Cameo's up here. I am going to have to go and have a look at what she did while I was gone. Cameo does pet psychic readings, does she? Okay. My goodness me. Oh, it would be getting her to cooperate long enough to sit in front of the camera and not show you her butt. Your mum's laughing hysterically. It's almost as funny as when I was out in the dining area there, when she sat there and cleaned her lady garden for the whole world to see. Oh my goodness me. Okay. I'll just draw. Was Cameo right doing about not investing in Russia? Oh yeah, definitely. Don't do it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Repeating negative patterns, resistant to change, inability to change. You'd get stuck. Everything would be stagnant and decaying. And yeah, definitely, she was right. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you so much. I just Love that. Okay, who has a question for me? Yeah, I got the thing going through that there's a possibility they might make changes that says you have to retire at 70. And if it's partway through your term, when you turn 70, there's got to be a special election or something. Will they change that? Let's have a look. Will that happen? You might use a different deck. Going to take a while. Okay, but yes, this will be implemented, but it's going to be a little bit of resistance to it because a lot of these people, they get a pension for life afterwards, even if they just serve one term. But they don't want to let go. And by not stepping aside and allowing younger people with fresher energies and fresher ideas in. Yeah, so I do feel that they are going to cap the age and bring it to, is it going to be 70? So they are going to change things. Yes. An agreement. An agreement. And it will be bipartisan. The young lions need to be able to step forward. Okay, let's have a look. What is this? What does the combined energy of the blood moon and the lunar eclipse, what does it hold in store for coming week for the administration? We'll go the administration in general. Things happening very, very quickly there. Maybe a bit too fast. I feel like this is a lot of things coming back from, you know, how they've been getting negative feedback from the courts and all that. I feel like this is even more. Challenges. Wow. Again, we've got speed happening here. 8 is very, very fast, very speedy. Chaos. There's going to be a bit of internal chaos here. Again, not thinking before they move, just charging forward. There's also a bit of a storm and a teacup feel about this. The administration. I'm talking about the administration, not one particular person. I'm talking about the administration in particular, in as a whole. It includes all the cabinet, everyone. Be prepared for some heartbreak, disappointment, betrayal, or what they will see as heartbreak, disappointment, and betrayal. at the base of this. An inexperienced orator. Someone who just, no matter how they try, just does not get it. They say what they want, but they don't listen to what they're being told. Messages. They're not listening to the messages and still just going on and saying what they want and doing what they want and ignoring the messages they're getting from others. And the messages are coming in thick and fast. And it's not just from the courts here, it's from their own people. Cutting off the town halls, huge mistake. Bernie Sanders is going around, he's holding town halls and people are showing up. I've been talking for years about a grassroots change with the Republicans. And a lot of that starts with town halls. I feel like that is actually now is the time where it's really going to start happening. Okay, what is the outcome here? More conflict. Now, this is within the administration, remember. Conflict within the administration. Debate. This can't go on. We keep getting blocked at every turn. I know, Sean, I think you asked a question earlier about if Trump is going to try and annex Canada. I will look at that next. Okay. Ooh, the Hanged Man. So what adds to this outcome? What is some of the things behind the outcome here? The Hanged Man, just, they won't change. They're too scared to change. They're too scared to hit back and say, no more, you have to go. Keep things in suspension. A lot of them a long time ago just gave up any sense of self-respect, of execution, and a mercurial leader. Military, they're afraid that he might try and go full out military dictatorship. It won't happen. They need to stop that. Desperately trying to hang on to the status quo as it is now, where it's barely governable. Oh, and the devil, they will not free themselves from this man. And they can do it. They can do it. That is actually not here. Hello? One of my best friends lives across the road. When someone rings her doorbell, our doorbell rings at the same time. It took us ages to figure it out. So they will not free themselves. And this is what's happening to the internal conflict. And until they decide to grow some spine, develop some backbone, things are going to be in limbo. But it's got to be grassroots. There are apparently, how many states have recall facility? I think there's something like 44 states can recall facility. There might be some recall elections happening. there be, and that's what it ground grassroots. Just a quick yes or no. Are they going to start having recall elections rather than wait? Quite possibly. Possibly. Now, some of them are in red districts. Okay. Now, I think it was Sean asked earlier, is Trump going to try and forcibly annex Canada? Now, I was listening to Linda G yesterday, and she said something about this. So I'm just going to do a cut of the cards on this. I don't want unconscious bias. Generally don't watch other psychics 24 hours before. He's thinking there's an historical claim. Legacy bringing the U. I think he. I think he feels he's going to have to try, like, bring it to full circle. And will it work? Absolutely not. Canada will stand. Yeah, I think he could try. That's why I didn't want to read in anything. That's why I just went for 2 cuts. So, yeah, quite possibly could try it, and Canada will stand. Okay. Hey, sweetheart. Okay, so we've had a look at the effect of the combined blood moon and lunar eclipse on the administration. Let's have a look at number 47. Why has China been so quiet? Well, they're certainly not being quiet with Australia. They have indicated that they don't like us, that if, despite the fact that they've circumnavigated our country and held live fire drills just outside of our territorial waters, they then said, sent a warning that we should not be sending ships up for exercises and all that in the South China Sea. So, yeah, they're just ignoring. China has been silent. Let's see, why has China been so silent with the US at least? Support for something at a later stage, maybe. They're pandering. Look, 10% tariffs or 20% tariffs to China from the US, it's nothing to them. They just want to look like they're appeasing him. But they've got other things in mind for the future and just want to cloud the issue. slowly they're building some strength there. They are playing a long game. Yep, definitely playing the long game. Here you go. Patience. Okay. Hi, Susan Rotella. So let's have a look at what the combination of the blood moon and the lunar eclipse, what effect it's going to have on Trump. Me. I'm doing this for America. I'm doing this for my people to make sure they have enough. Blah, 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 blah. He's doubling down on his rhetoric, which is just totally not true. I just got through my head, come back to Trump. So I'm going to put that over there and read on Elon Musk right now. So that's what I'm going to do. We'll come back to Trump and that reading, but it just went straight through my head. Read on Elon Musk right now. So there is going to be an implosion in the US, but not in such a way as China can take a huge advantage of it. So Elon Musk, what's going on? Oh, he's celebrating too early. Thank you, Shelby Lisa. He's celebrating too early. He doesn't take news too well, but this is also his security, his 4 pillars of security collapsing. So he got in there, got his way, got Doge, and stuck his head because he thinks he'll get hold of the US first and then he can do the rest of the world. And it is all unraveling. Yeah, everything he tried to do, this is his challenge, everything he tried to pull off, it's just not happening. His tricks, everything, the illusion is crumbling, and that is a big, he deluded himself that he could do this. His rocket ships are failing. This is entertainment only, but I was watching a short news story on the astronauts and on the Boeing thing that took them up there in the first place. There was some dodgy dealings. I feel like it was sabotaged in some way, but that's just the feeling I got watching the story. It entered my head immediately. Because Boeing, of course, was a preferred option. And I feel like it can be fixed, and they might have to do that in the end. But yeah, but that it's entertainment purposes only. What's the advice for Elon Musk? Your hard work is not going to pay off, buddy. You're going to have to accept it. At the base of this reading, this is not, this whole deck, it's not being held upside down. You can see this. Look, there's an upright card. But every card I've drawn has been reversed. The Page of Swords. There's going to be a whistleblower, another whistleblower. Someone's going to come out and say something, and I feel like they're going to have the receipts, and it's what's the outcome for Trump? Not Trump, Elon Musk. Oops, the King of Pentacles. And this is not him coming out on top. If it was him coming out on top, this would be reverse. Corruption wins, but corruption is not going to win. Stability is going to win. Why do I feel like? King of Swords. Prosecution. He's directing the energy. He's no longer going to be directing the energy. If he was, it'd be like this. Despite all this, he'd still be directing the energy. Six of Wands. No victory for Musk. He's not going to be able to fight. Oh, Nine of Cups. Reversed. Again, everything he wanted, it's not going to happen. Not going to happen. Two upright kings. They are upright kings. They are on the right side of stability and justice. On the bottom, Knight of Swords, chaos. They're going to come. This is an investigator. Normally the Knight of Wands is an investigator for me, but in this case it is an investigator too. Oh, that's great to hear. About thing. You tell him I said hello. Give him a big hug from me and tell him do not give up on his dreams. It will happen. And yeah, it can be very, very hard when you see the world at his age, when you see things just struggling to understand, knowing, getting something but just not getting others. And it's, yeah. You keep going thing. And if you get the chance to come down and meet me, please bring your family with you. I will be in Orlando, Florida later in the year for a couple of days. So, okay, now we'll go back to, I don't know why it just said read on Musk right now. So I do that when things happen. So we're going back to this combined energy of the blood moon and the lunar eclipse for Trump. And here we are. Me, 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 my comfort. Me, 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 me. The Queen. Protective. And that's the protectionism that he's introducing and stuff. He's challenged things are going to come at him really, really quick. Same as with the administration. This is the, so what was at the center of the reading for the administration, things coming at them very, very quick, lots of communication, it's his challenge. Oh, wow. I think it's going to be we get in on the 1st of November. What's the advice for him? Get ready to defend himself. You better make sure you've got everything clear. There's no door behind him. Yeah, he thinks he's on higher ground, but there's no door behind him that he can open and go through. There's just a sheer cliff behind him. So, yeah, be ready to be in a very, very tricky position. At the base of all this, again, we've got a card that was in the administration reading, the conflict card. And he's so in conflict with everybody. The outcome here, strategies, will they work, will they not, because of the conflict here and him having to stand in defense of himself. This has got blocked, everything's blocked. His grand picture, this can often be a blockage. His grand scheme, his grand picture, his bigger picture is fading. Not going to happen. Manipulating and holding the world in the palm of his hands. And why? Here's the investigator coming back into the picture. Coming back into the picture. And this is the Knight of Wands. Passion. Again, we've got the renewal here with the lizards. But this isn't renewal of his leadership. This is renewal of stability and real leadership. This is what their people fighting against him are getting ready to charge in. So what else is contributing to this outcome? Coming to a crossroads. His foolish actions have brought him to this crossroads. And this is not the friendly dog helping him along. This is the dog of old chasing him out of town. People often these days see the little white dog as a companion on the journey, but in the earliest cups decks with the trumps, with the trumps with the major arcana, the dog was actually chasing the fool or the hermit or the fool or the beggar out of town. Oh, and what else is going to contribute to this complete blockage in his plans? A tower. Okay. Oh, that would be lovely. No, there's something big happening. These two major arcanas, that means tarot crap for time, but it generally means a little bit further into the future. Not all going to happen tomorrow, but this energy, it feels like, again, a step up in his downfall. Whew. Okay, anyone else got something they want me to read on? You blame Mitch McConnell. Well, he does have a large part to play in it, yes. But again, it's not all one person. Voting to continually put in people who are more about keeping power and keeping their control over others is again, it's got to go back to the grassroots and go from there up. Make those changes from there up. Well, yeah, Tim and Trump have stacked the Supreme Court. Have 3 cards on Mitch McConnell. Struggle. Coming to the end. This is more about his health. He's struggling, but he can no longer inspire. I feel like maybe some news, and it's not good news. Emotional. Yeah, and disappointing news. Hello, Cameo. Things aren't looking too good for him. No, I don't think Hillary will run for president again. I don't think she'll run for Senate again or even a governor. What does Hillary Clinton thinking? What is she thinking about? Possibly advice to give about. I don't think she's going to run, but she's certainly looking at ways. I think she is in the background. I think she's being consulted about conflicts and stuff and how they can bring about some change. I'm sorry to say this, but there was talk of someone brought up Katie Porter running for president. I'm sorry to say this, but the US for quite a while will not elect a female president. Vice president, yes, but not a female president. They just can't get over that step too far bias. And they'll use other excuses, like, oh, her position on Israel, she wasn't hard enough in Israel, but it's because she's a woman. She's going to bring, Hillary is going to help stop with the wishy-washiness, the procrastination and all that, bring about changes to stop that. She's an elder stateswoman of the Democratic Party. She has a lot of knowledge, but there's infighting within the Democrats as well. And she thinks that has to change. Wishy-washy ways. And the reason is, I think she thinks that she's too old too. She doesn't want to. Again, I think she's going to be, this sort of stuff has got to stop. Again, the age thing. Bring in younger people who are not right at that pinnacle, who can do the job. Almost got it right, but there's still some changes that need to happen. They've almost got it, and that's what she's thinking. Well, yeah, she's not. She doesn't want to stand for office. But she'll always be there to advise. But time to take a step back to regain more control, if that makes sense. They cannot continue to have the 10 card, the major players in their late 60s, 70s, heading up towards their 80s. That's got to change. So they, right at the end of their cycles, they've got to take a step back. I've got Shelby Lisa's remarked one of the problems is that they have been dumbing down America for years now. Will the dumbing down of America and Americans stop? I've got going through my head got the 9 of Swords, because this is just a constant cycle. You dumb down America and you get anxious because there's less educated people, and the ones who do have the education are in the power, and they're cutting off education and knowledge to poorer people so that the ones who are richer can, have that. It's like they don't deserve it. And this is like a self, it's not a loop. It's like a computer loop. There's no else. There's only or and. You have this or this, and then this. There's no else to give an alternative, if that makes sense. There'd be and introduce else. This articulation and this hiding and this dumbing down of America, it will stop. There's going to be a wider worldview reintroduced. I think they'll bring back civics. Not just teaching the kids to rabbit the Pledge of Allegiance and things like that, and the national anthem. Right back. Stand in defence, because that's one of the ways they can defend democracy, is to bring back that education about what it truly is, what it truly means. There will be changes brought about. High Priestess, a reintroduction of wisdom. So there's three major arcanas here. I think there's going to be, I feel like it's over the next 10 years, that in 10 years' time, you're going to have a reconstructed education system that reintroduces basics. And there's even going to be some adult education. What do you think, baby girl? What do you think? Oh, sweetheart, I have to go. Somebody's got a really big owie on her back. I need to look after it. Thank you very much for joining me today. She's got a couple of really bad owies and I need to address them. So thank you very much for joining me today. And you don't need to apologise to the world, Susan. The world understands. It happens occasionally through history. So anyway, my darlings, I do have to go. I have to take care of this little girl. And thank you. Stay strong, stay healthy, stay loving. And above all, my darlings, stay laughing. Laugh every day. And if you can, laugh with a stranger. Love you all. Bye-bye.